Hi, I'm Deanna Fisher.
I'm Case Fisher, and we're coming to you from the Culinary Adventure Cooking School in Fredericksburg.
And we're sorry we can't be there with you in person, all of our SA Live friends, but a good thing about this is that we're working from home, and so we get to have our best chef in our household, Case, here to talk to you about a fun recipe that we are going to make out of some pantry essentials.
Absolutely. Here's a grouping of things that we're going to use today, but everybody's been diving into their pantry and adding things and taking things, but you'll be amazed what you can find when you start digging in here. But these are some things that we typically have in our pantry all the time.
We always like to keep some broth, chicken, beef, and maybe vegetable. You can either have them in these cartons, which are so easy, or you can find them in these little jars. It's highly concentrated, and you just mix it with hot water. That saves space. We like to keep some pre-cooked meats in our freezer because it's always on a busy night fun to be able to get those out and throw something good on the table. Always we have some pasta.
And I always like egg noodle pasta.
That's his favorite from growing up. The rice is wonderful because it's the 90-second rice that you do in the microwave. That's one of the best inventions ever. And then we have canned beans. Can't go wrong with canned beans. And then you will usually have in your pantry a pasta sauce and hopefully some salsa. We've got our products here today, but you can use any salsa or any pasta sauce to make what we're going to talk to you about today.
What we have here is we do a roasted one, and we also have tomatillo. You always want to have a tomatillo, which is a little more acidic and a little bit different flavor profile than a regular salsa. So try to have both of those in there because with chicken, we really like to do the tomatillo.
You ready to start cooking?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, we're going to make for you a wonderful chicken soup, tomatillo chicken soup, that you can throw together in no time.
Oh.
So let's move to here. You'll put a little oil in there. We're going to saute some little veggies that I like to buy pre-cooked at HEB.
And we're using the Texas Olive Company here.
Those are our friends in Dripping Springs. They have wonderful olive oil. We're using onion and carrot and celery. That is what one of our chefs here at the cooking school calls the Holy Trinity. It's a great base for a lot of things. And so here you just saute that for a little bit in olive oil until you start seeing, you start smelling it, and you start seeing that the onions are turning kind of clear.
And those are real easy things to keep in the crisper in the refrigerator. If you keep them whole, the carrots and the celery, it can last for a very long time. So you don't have to buy the pre-cut like we do a lot, but if you mean that you're keeping things in the refrigerator a little longer, it's good to just buy the whole vegetables.
Okay, let's go ahead and put some chicken broth in. And we're going to go ahead and use the whole box because even though we're empty nesters, our kids are all home during this time. And so we have been cooking and cooking a lot more than we're used to doing. And so we just want to heat that broth up. And then we'll go ahead and put the chicken in because we are using some grilled frozen chicken breast slices, and we want that. You can even put it just right in there frozen, and it will heat up along with the broth as it's boiling and cooking. And the next thing that we want to add, because we like to make it a little heartier, is our beans, canned beans. And we always have a running contest of are we going to take the broth out of the beans or are we going to leave it in? What do you think?
I always like to leave it in, but you like to take it out. So we'll just do half and half.
Okay.
How's that?
We'll compromise.
Okay.
Just pour that right in and stir it up. Okay. And now it's time for the secret sauce for this chicken soup, which is our salsa verde ranchera. And as Kay said, this is a tomatillo salsa. And if you pour this in, and you can put it into your liking, we like to put the whole jar because it adds to the volume of the soup. And as I said, we're cooking for the whole family again. So anyway, what this does is it adds a wonderful citrus flavor, and it has the garlic, it has the black pepper, it has sea salt, it will have cilantro. It's everything all in one. So it really adds in all of those layers of flavor.
Yeah, and it's just real simple. It does, like Deanna is saying, it has everything in there. So if you want to add pepper or something like that, but typically if you add a good tomatillo salsa. It'll have almost every flavor profile that you want. And if you want a side of lemon, that's fine, but I think that you'll be really happy if you use tomatillo.
So that's just an extra fun way, a different way to use salsa and some of the things in your pantry as we're all trying to be creative and come up with some new ideas. And we hope you enjoyed it. So Case, if you'll ladle some up into the bowl,
Okay.
I'm going to tell everybody about our special on jelly.com this month. Celebrating Easter, we have 15% off site-wide, so you can just get on there and order some of this tomatillo salsa or some spaghetti sauce or some jams and jellies, and you'll get 15% off. And we just wish all of you, Mike and Fiona and all of you, stay safe, practice your social distancing, and eat a lot of good meals. Thank you.
Y'all take care.